Hi, this is the Ocean Swagger for the Ocean's Deep Woo. And here we do the deepest of woo. Woo is what we do. And today, though, tonight, I just want to, this kind of surprise. Um, surprise, I got a new deck of cards. I'm excited. I want to show them off. Here's the box, a real pretty box with a dragonfly on it, called the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And I'm so excited by Jody Bergsma. And it's pretty cool. So you get to see the unboxing here. And it says animal totems and their powerful medicine have held spiritual and cultural significance throughout history. Spirit of the Animals Oracle guides you on a journey to get to know 51 different animal helpers. By learning about each animal's special gifts, you will be able to determine which animal's stories speak to you. As they share their wisdom and healing energy, you will discover and connect with your own inner strength. So let Judy Bergsma's magnificent animal art inspire and empower you. Okay, I will. Yeah, I'm just showing off right now. Tomorrow is the Kent Jazz Blues Fest. Hope I get there. I'm planning on going. If I do, I'll try and make sure to take a power source and see if I can't take you along to some of it. I might be able to do that. I don't know. We'll see. So, depends on how I'm getting myself down there. I'm not sure yet, but it may have to be the bus. Anyway, I'm going to ask for some cards. And let's see. I'm going to say just a general reading with these cards. We'll do a general reading for, how about if we do past, present, future? We don't usually do that one. Yeah, I'll do a past, present, future. About just general. Okay, and in the past is, I'll let you see it, and then I have to put it aside and read it. Coyote. Wow, we've been getting a lot of coyote lately. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So that's the past. Okay. Hey, Circle K. I'm glad you're better today. That's great. Yeah, and then let's see. Next one, the present is Dragon. Wow, supernatural. This is the Dragon card in this deck. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Ooh, that's pretty special. So that is present. Well, I'm doing good. I feel like I got rid of something with that last sickness I had. A lot of people are noticing that they get sick. They can't eat for a few days, but it clears them out somehow. It clears something. In my case, I think a lot of pains, emotionally and otherwise, I think we're trying to exit. We're trying to get rid of stuff right now. Uh, in order to be able to go on, it's really necessary to do that. So I really think that's what's happening with a lot of us, because Even my helper reported that. She was sick for a few days. She didn't want to eat anything. Everything tasted horrible. All she could hardly stand was water with some Himalayan salt in it, and it tasted wonderful to her. She was trying to figure out what the heck was happening to her, but now she feels great. So it's like we're doing a clean out. Hey, Wagon, how's it going? Hi, James. What's up? And the future. A future card is personal choice. Personal choice card. Just close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace those qualities. Let's see, if I close my eyes, I see a beautiful peacock. I guess that means dress up fancy and strut your stuff. But actually, peacock is the national bird of India. And they don't have it in this deck or any deck so far. I may have to, you know what? I'm going to add it to my deck because there are blank cards for that. I'm going to add it to my animal deck, the peacock card. So, when Nietzsche wept, Circle K, that I never heard of that one. Well, anybody want a card with these new cards? Because Circle K, you were in first, so if you want a card, let me know. Like, type something, okay? To the effect that you want a card. If you're in here wanting a card. Otherwise, I'm just going to show them off. Or maybe ask a couple questions. Everybody's doing their wonderful thing. You guys are so sweet to each other. Everybody's got to call everybody out. Hey, how you doing? Oh, and the pronghorn fell out. It's a bonus card. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Ah, it's antelope in this deck. Okay, let's see, Circle K. Getting ready to card Circle K here. Okay, how old are you, Circle K? Show me your ID. Oh, you mean give you one of these cards? Oh, okay. Well, you look so young. You had me fooled. Okay. I was getting carded all the way up through my 30s. I was still getting carded. So that was fun. Whoa. Another bonus. Just getting bonuses. Ooh, Tagas. Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Mighty forces. You're bold and you're invincible. You're a woman. Maybe not. Okay. But that's your bonus card. Jeez. Are we going to get to the actual card? Come on now. Woof! Woof! The Pathfinder. Hi, Denali. Denali. And it says, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Woo! Aren't you special? So, I hope that has some bearing on your life. Ah. Okay, who's next? This is my new card deck, folks. I'm just showing off my deck. I'm showing off my deck, my new deck. I think who was in next? I think it was Wagon, I think. Yeah. Wagon's next. Okay, Wagon, here's your card. Fox. Ooh, Wagon's foxy. Clever. Okay, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Woo. Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Lucky you. Ooh, I have a great big deck, sweetheart. And I'm going to show it to you. Why, thank you, Denali. Okay, who's next in this? Who's next in this circus? That would be James. James, it's your turn, James. James, this is your turn. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm just weird, don't mind me. I'm just weird. You'll get used to it. Maybe you're already used to it. If you've been here a while, it's like, what? Mama D weird? Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, she is. Hell yeah, that's what we like. That's why we come. She's weird. You know, it's gotta be entertaining. James. Oh, James. Here we go. Woohoo! Hummingbird. Miracles. In this deck, it's miracles, which is different than the other deck. That's okay, because different decks are just different. You are a joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. In love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Now, James, if you bring us down, we're going to have to shoot you, because this card says you're supposed to bring us joy. I'm sorry. Summoning James's animals. Yes, we like miracles. No, we love miracles. We really do. So, there you go, James. You're supposed to bring us joy. Come on. Come on. Hand it over. I'm got my cup out. Give me some joy, man. Man. You got some joy. Come on. Just a little, like, just to get me through. Okay. Yes, we love miracles around here. We sure do. We believe in them too. Absolutely believe in miracles. Absolutely. Always have. Always have. Saw a lot of them firsthand. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who was next? We got James. It's Denali. 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 And your bonus card is The dragonfly. Magic. You got to believe in magic. Nothing can stand in your way. Don't let your head ever stray either. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. There. Well, that sounds like Denali. Yeah, I like it. Okay. I like it a lot. Oh, let's see. Is that it? Is that all there is? Oh, I got a line of joy and a baggie of greatness, says Denali Princess. Yeah. Okay, well, there's a song in there somewhere. Woo, deep oceans of woo, oh, deep oceans of woo, a bowl of joy. Well, there you go. We've upgraded from a cup to a bowl. I'm really happy about that. Okay. I let go today. I let go today in a very big way. Yeah, I'm gonna do what the cards say and let go today. I'm gonna go on with my transformation, courageously letting go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we all need to do that, frankly. I mean, I think this is like good advice. Just, they're just, to me, I'm looking at them going, they're just mostly good advice, actually. Let's see. I'm going to just show you what some of these are. We'll go through them. This one is, I can't read because if I hold it in front of the camera perfectly, I can't read it. So let me read it and then I'll show it to you. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on your new cloak, and you are a master of regeneration. Ooh. Actually, maybe I won't read them. Maybe I'll just show them to you. Because it's going to take a while to read them. And the B is about community in this deck. Community. We need that. Yeah. Okay, so one of the things, this is a humpback whale. Humpback whale. These have a lot of different animals in my other deck, so I just had to get them. I really like them so far. I think they're really pretty. Goose. I'll just read the keywords. Ladybug is good luck. There goes my friends upstairs again. I don't know who they are, but they sure are noisy. Lion is a higher calling. Oh, Denali's into higher calling. Higher calling. Swan is grace. And yeah, they got the whale. Yeah, they got some really nice cards. Sea turtle, which is protection. They've got sea otter, which is happiness. You ought to know that one, though, because otter's in my other deck, too, so you ought to know it. And bison is abundance. That's the same. Buffalo. Elephant is what? Greatness. Greatness. Yeah, I'll put it that way so you can see them better. Hopefully. Dog is friend. Friendship, yeah. That's same. Elk is nobility. Nobility. Black bear is a guardian. That's different. The other deck, it's meditation. Owl is magic. That's pretty good. Okay. That's a little different than any other deck, but that's cool. Hawk is the messenger. Still is. In the other deck it is too. Let's see. Butterfly is rebirth. I like it. Yes. Heron is patience. I don't understand why, but okay. Frog is prosperity. That one's different. Raven is the shaman. Ooh. And deer is love. Puffin is partnerships. Yeah, I've never seen Puffin in a card deck. So that's different. Raccoon is the inventor. Oh, it's different. Well, they sure can get into things, that's for sure. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. They have a unicorn in this deck. Well, that's cool. Yeah, infinite possibilities. I like it. So far, hummingbird is miracles, which we read. Horse is freedom. 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 Snow leopard is self-reliance. Cat, independence. Oh, that's a no-brainer. Yes. That's true, Denali. Yeah, otters know how to have a good time. Squirrels, always prepared. Same thing. That's the other. Oh, they got peacock, which is vibrancy. Woohoo, vibrancy. Right. Why not a unicorn? They got a unicorn in there and a dragon. I like it. I like it. I really like it. White stag, protector. And I guess it was a perfume. It went to a men's cologne or something, wasn't it? White stag. Anyway, I don't know. Penguin, authentic. Be yourself because everybody else is taken. Orca whale, adventure. Ooh, adventure. Okay. They got good ones in here. I like them. Lynx, the keeper of secrets. It's a thing. Lynx is a keeper of secrets. Maybe it's been said that the Sphinx may have been a lynx. But let's see, moose is wisdom. Ah, on the other deck, it's something to feel happy about. Loon is most of us. No, loon is intuitive. Okay. Well, having to do with the moon. Personal choice. That's the one I got for the future. Which pretty much means to me, heck, what do you want? Do it. I think that's what it's going to mean. And of course, the dragonfly is magic. The polar bear is mystic. So that's different. Okay, the black jaguar is old soul. I love black jaguars. They're beautiful. We had one at our zoo in Akron, and it was her name was Coco, and she was really one of the most beautiful things, one of the most beautiful animals I ever saw. As far as felines are concerned, she was gorgeous. And she looked a lot like that. She had that kind of patterning on her. Maybe you can't see it, but she had a beautiful patterning on her that was kind of ghost markings. They were just a dark brown and black, and so you could just barely see the markings. Cougar is assertive. Okay. And then the other, it's leadership. The giraffe is the visionary. I guess so. You can see a long way with the neck that tall. Eagle, mastery. Okay. The other one, it's lofty ideals. Ideals. Dolphin is play, taking the otter spot in the other deck. Wolf is the pathfinder. Ram is perseverance. Just keep butting your head up against it until finally it gives up. Okay. Moose is wisdom, yeah. Eh? Yeah, it's wisdom, eh? What's that about? Oh, tiger is fire, burning bright in the forest of the night. Fox is clever. Ooh. And the grizzly bear is power instead of meditation and going within, like it is in the other deck. Okay, the pronghorn, of course, is action. We read that. Please take action. Then the last two are coyote, which is the revealer of truth. And interesting that in the age we are in, we have comedians telling more truth than our news channels. I mean, we got people like Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, and other people thought to be funny, even myself, probably, making jokes and cracking up and laughing, but, you know, they're telling the truth. Isn't that interesting? Coyote. It's kind of the times we're in, coyote. Nothing is as it seems, and comedy is the truth. Comedy brings forth the truth. Dragon, supernatural. Cool. Okay, I'm happy with this deck. I'm real happy with them. I found them on Amazon. You don't need a book because I got little cheater phrases on them. And I'm sure they'll talk to me and tell me some of the stuff they didn't print on there. Yeah, truth is funny. Truth is funny. And you know, it's a thing about comedy that it's not funny unless it's true. There has to be some truth in it, or it wouldn't be funny. That's the odd thing. We think of it as being, you know, as different than that, but honestly, the more truth in it, the funnier it freaking is. And that's, I think, probably part of its healing power. Comedy is healing because it's like the thing that needs to be said that we don't say, you know. We don't generally say it, but you know, the comedy will bring it out, and it's like, well, boom, there it is, you know. That's the truth. You know, when we make fun of somebody in a positive, you know, with positive intentions, I mean, trying to show what is really there, I don't think that's evil. Okay. But, it's not funny unless it's true. You wouldn't laugh. So, yeah, you have to be able to laugh at yourself. Yeah, well, thank you, Denali. Truth is where you find it, wherever that is. Maybe it's within, maybe it's without. Most of the time it's within. Most of the time it's right in front of us. I found that out years ago. It's like it was there all the time. This is so weird. Like with the mud flood stuff. It was always there. It was always there. I live in a place that is obviously mud flooded. Obviously the buildings were mud flooded. There's no question of it. You can see it. Nobody would build windows under the ground. It wouldn't happen. And these buildings are really old, and they have an air of being very, very old. And there's just something about the building materials that they have a different texture than modern materials. Like you can look at a modern brick building and a very, very old brick building, and the texture is different of mortar and everything. And the color is different too. Like we would drive past the Ohio Edison building, the power plant, which was right over under the bridge between Cuyahoga Falls and Akron. We would drive over that thing all the time. And I remember as a kid, I looked down at it and I would think to myself, wow, that looks old. I mean, really old. And I got this sense when I was a kid. Of course, we pick up things as kids that, as adults we go rushing by, but it just spoke to me of being ancient somehow. Really, really old. It wasn't a normal color, and I'd say that my parents would say, well, water's been washing over it for a long, long time and etc. But I tell you, this thing didn't look like anything new, and it wasn't built like anything new. I would always look at it and think, and it would give me a weird feeling in my stomach. And also driving over a bridge, there's one bridge that was a metal bridge, and it was built on the foundation of an older bridge, because you could tell, because I think, honestly, if I were to look at it again, I bet you I would look at it and be able to see underneath that bridge, see the monolithic, the megalithic bricks underneath that bridge. And it was there. I mean, we drove over that bridge all the time. And it gave me, once again, a really weird feeling. There was the ledges area gives me, was once again, it looks like they tell us it was from glacial stuff, but it's these big rocks, huge rocks with paths running through them. And walking through there always felt weird too. It just, the whole place, it didn't seem like it was what they told us it was, And there was one place called Devil's Icebox, very cold all the time. And you could feel there was air coming up from there, really cold air. And the river went by. So I'm pretty sure that there was something possibly keeping it very cold even in the summer, because the water, of course, would run by and take the heat away. And probably it was meant to be, it was probably some kind of ventilation or cooling area. I worked at a theater that called the Civic Theater for that had a canal running right by it, and it would stay cooler. They had ways of doing things, but this canal, it was so mysterious. I remember looking at it and thinking it was so mysterious, and it kind of gave me the creeps. And you know, there's so many places like that over in Akron, and even more. Terminal Tower in Cleveland is an underground terminal. It's an underground rapid transit terminal, and that used to give me a funky feeling too. But it was, and realizing now this is all what they call Tartarian stuff now. Yeah, and I remember looking at it under there, and of course they'd built like a mall under there, and you could build a community under there very easily. It would, it looked like it was built to last forever. Yeah, the truth is always there. Yeah, why is it so hard? It's right in front of us. Why? Because we've been told it's something else. Yeah. We have been told for years that it's something else. No, 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 no. You're mistaken. You're mistaken. That was built in some wackadoodle answer, right? Some wackadoodle year when they had horses and buggies. Yeah, they built something much nicer than they can build today. Way back when all they had was horses and buggies. Yeah, and nobody questioned that for a long time, except me. When I was a kid, I always thought that was weird. And my dad would, he was nuts over the World Fair stuff. But he was Masonic. All the Masonics are. This is weird, man. They love the whole World Fair thing. World Fair idea and all of the old. I mean, he had pictures and everything, and you know, they love that stuff. So there's something up with the World Fairs, right? Because they just love it. You were trying to read a book from 400 AD, and you're overwhelmed after 17 pages. That's another thing. When you look at the level of writing they did, it was different. It was different. Anybody who could read, it was very high level of learning in those older books. I remember we had a very old library when I was a kid. This library was so old that it didn't have locks on the doors. It was open at all hours because that's the way libraries used to be. Because all there was in there was just books and manuscripts and papers and stuff. And they never thought of stealing it. They didn't have any kind of security. They just had a lady who would stand there and check you out, and it was all written down. You just sign your name and a little pocket in the book. And that is all. They didn't have, it was weird. It was like back then it was so different. Nobody ever thought to steal a book, or, we never heard about that happening. They'd get their books back, and then you would, pay your 5 cents or whatever if you got it in late. It was so different. It was so different then. The whole vibe was different. Um, 13 Philip K. Dick novels in a week. Valis is no easy read. You know what? I'm watching they have it on Amazon Prime, a Philip K. Dick movie based on one of his stories. Yeah, I'll let you know how it is. I can't remember what it is. Our history is Furbar. Oh, like Fubar. Yeah. The keyboard's out to get. I know mine does that too. Mine does. Mine has Tourette's or something. It'll just like blurt things with an exclamation point or a question mark. Just blurt things that I never said, I never wrote it, but it'll just blurt it at the beginning of a sentence or at the end of a sentence, or just like, I'm like, what? And then it'll keep changing. Sometimes it'll fight me over a word. Like I'll have it typed the way I wanted it, and then it'll change it, and then I'll change it back, and then it'll change it back, and then I'll change it back, and it'll change it again. And if I don't watch really careful, it'll look like one thing, and then when it gets out to the world, it's something else. I swear it's possessed or something. Yeah, my phone. It's just crazy sometimes. It says crazy things. I'm like, and it ruins my best jokes, some of my best jokes. Anyway, anybody got any questions? Maybe we'll ask these cards instead of the usual cards. I know. Well, the more I hear, and this is, I wanted to amend something that I said in one of my earlier shows. In one of my earlier shows, I said, now maybe you might want to start getting your money out of the bank because it doesn't look like we're going to have a soft landing. Well, our old economy is not going to have a soft landing. It's going to land hard. However, it looks like there will be something to replace it that you'll be able to probably do some kind of exchange with. So let's ask about that. Let's see if these cards will give us any insight as to about that, about the collapse of our currency and the rise of something else. We'll see how these guys function. Okay. Humpback Whale is the singer. Ooh, stop. Let's see. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Well, that's interesting. That's the past. The present is Goose, inner knowing. You're a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Ooh. So we're going to have to let it fly. And Ladybug is good luck. You are a bright energy. Don't worry. Let go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with your good luck, with your color and good luck. Oh, cool. So basically, it looks like this is all very positive. I don't know that it answered the question. I don't think these cards are going to be good for answering a question like that. However, maybe if we just look at the basis of it, inner knowing, we already know we're going to be taken care of. And good luck. Or in other words, it's not going to be, I think there will be a time when our money will be like worthless. Okay, sorry. I do still see that. The money's going down, I think. However, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be offered something in exchange that you can probably trade in your money and have that. But it looks like we're all going to get way, way, way more prosperous lifestyle after everything shakes out. Such that, honestly, we might want to wait until to do some of the stuff that we're planning until things shake out, because we're going to be, I think, sitting pretty after after the stranglehold, the financial stranglehold is off of us. But for a while, maybe a short while, let's hope it's only hours. As a matter of fact, I think it will last. Will it actually be very long that we will be without money? I mean, will we ever actually be without money? After our money goes down. Victory. Looks like no. It looks like counting coup is a good thing, is a good card. And no, it looks like actually we're all going to be very good off. They're very well off. Yeah. Yeah, it spells every version of the word except the one you want, and I know, it's weird. Well, here's the thing. I don't have anything. I don't have a lot of extra to play with cryptocurrency, but you can play with cryptocurrency a little bit through PayPal. Just to let you know, you can actually buy and sell cryptocurrency through PayPal. And although you don't own it unless you have the key, it's not actually yours. However, you can speculate on cryptocurrency right through PayPal. So if you're interested in that, you might want to take a look. Got my lucky t-shirt on. Good for you. Okay, so, another thing I want to ask about is we want an eco-village. And yeah, how's that going to work out? Let's see. How's that going to work out? Because we were getting hints of, okay, West Shield. Allies. Oh, over here in the West, we take a self-sacrifice. Something's going to hurt. We'll have to sacrifice something. That's over in the West, which is strange because over here, the West Shield is in the East. That's different. Gold, that's introspection and gold. Painted face, self-expression. Well, and the Heyoka. Things are not the way you expect. Keep your sense of humor. Well, we need to get our goals clear. We will have allies. We have allies and support, and we'll be able to find the support for it. However, right now it's looking like there will be a sacrifice. And, so, and that's something that hurts. But up in the area of the home and the elder is the painted face, which is self-expression, which Huh. And humor and opposites. Now I'm almost seeing like entertainment. You know, it's interesting in strange times. One industry that never fails is entertainment. I'm getting a feeling because I had an idea. One of the ideas is uh, for a sort of a national product is having some kind of um, well, I had the idea for Hobbit homes. People love to live out their fantasies. So somewhere with a hills where we can build Hobbit land, some kind of magical land, which would also be entertainment. I mean, I could even see having a little stage area where we could have music and you know a campfire to entertain people. And because when I got to tell you, I'd go to back in the day, I used to go to these fairs. I used to go to Renaissance fairs and medieval fairs and other different stuff. And they would have like a camp out sort of, when they would have a camp out sort of deal, it was so much fun to, people would be walking around in their garb. They'd have their instruments, some of them ancient instruments with them, and they would be unplugged. There would be unplugged music everywhere. There would be food. There would be people telling stories and just entertainment everywhere. And it was so much fun that nobody ever wanted to go home, even though it was kind of primitive. Although a lot of these places had flush toilets and so on, it was more primitive. Of course, wasn't as handy as living at your house. However, a lot of people didn't want to go home because it was this feeling of being able to just be with people and sharing your stories and um, sharing your talents and your gifts and yourself and expressing yourself was such a wonderful feeling. And there were people like and there were people up in a place in New York. They'd just be there for the whole season. All of the shows, they'd be there for the whole summer up into the fall. That was just their place to be. I mean, that was their getaway for the season. And they didn't want to go home because it was so nice. So I'd kind of like to live in that. Okay, I will call you Denali. Um, so I was thinking maybe if we could even plan it so it would be some kind of entertainment. I think the self-sacrifice is the way it is right now. I don't think it's yet quite time. It's time to start looking around. But I think right now, if we were to actually do it and put our money together to try and do it, it would be a sacrifice. Okay? I think that may be what this is trying to say here, right across from here. And the allies and support. You know what? And I thought to myself, well, but we would have some support. Yeah. Um, it was so nice to be around people that you didn't have to worry about. The interesting thing is when you're with a group like that, you already know you have a common interest. we knew we all had a common interest, and so we could talk about that. And yet people came up with so many different and varying interests to talk about. But people mostly got along. There really wasn't a lot of, I guess they got all of their angst out at the Pensic Wars by, banging on each other with padded wooden swords. And so, it kind of got a lot of the aggression out. But even at the places where there wasn't something like that, there were always entertainment. And, if nothing else, there was a campfire to sit around and talk around. And I think people really miss that. I think really we got to think about this, is that's actually part of our nature. That kind of a life is part of our nature. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. But yeah, I think it would be fun to have. There is a place that I heard of that they have like a fairyland. It's literally, they got people playing the wizard, the pixies, the hobbits, the elves. They got people playing all those parts. And they've got performers and entertainers that dress up in the garb, and it looks like a lot of fun, and I would love to go see it. But I can imagine it would be kind of like living with the circus, right? In a little bit, in a little way, maybe different. I mean, I'm sure that it's not quite like it looks, but it looked like they were having a lot of fun. And actually, it would be a much more interesting job than a lot of us have had in the past, right? Yeah, we've been locked up in COVID prison, no doubt. No doubt. Anyway, it's a beautiful full moon for those of you who can see the moon. I haven't gone out to check. I am going to go out and check. Like I said, I just wanted to come in and say hey to everybody and show off my new card deck. I didn't want to be on like very long. I figure an hour is probably pretty good. If I get out there and it's beautiful, I might just have some video of the sky and the moon if I get out there and it's gorgeous. But I just wanted to show off my card deck. Anyway, we've got stuff going on. We should be on Sunday at 8:30 and Monday at 8:30 and Wednesday at 8:30. But I may rearrange things a little bit. If you've been trying to contact me, please contact me, oceandiana@gmail. My bloody Facebook is not giving me my messages. Right now, though, if you do look for my Facebook, I'm Diana Singer, and I'm blue. My picture is blue, kind of blue-green. So if you aren't sending it to that Diana Singer, you're sending it to the wrong one. So, yeah. But I am not getting messages from people much. It's weird. People who said they were going to message me on there didn't ever do it. So I'm going to go and check my MeWe, but also like I said, my Ocean Diana at Gmail. Spelled just like that, Ocean Diana. And if you have a mind to do so, that is also how to PayPal me. Okay. The new cards and the new ideas. Well, great. Yeah, well, we're going to be out of COVID prison, and I believe I'm asking right now for what's going to go on in August. What I'm going to ask right in front of you guys, what's going on in August? And I'm sure I'll get either a dream or some kind of, but right now I'm getting, let's see if this goes along with that. Flip, one fell on the floor. I'm going to have to retrieve that. Let me see if I can see it. Nope, it's face down. I'm getting, there's going to be legal stuff right and left. It's going to go on. There we go. I gotcha. Ability to respond, responsibility, yeah. We're going to see who's responsible. That's what I'm getting. We're going to start to see who's been responsible for this all along and who's been irresponsible. There's going to be litigation. Litigation. And that's going to go into the autumn time. Litigation, litigation, litigation. People coming, yeah, people getting pulled down. Like I said, after the booms and pops are over and they have the after the fireworks display, then the crowd goes home. Crowd goes, ooh, wasn't that something, and goes home. But there was a really big boom just before the end of the trip, or the end of the ride on the One Dream there. So there may be one last big boom that looks like everything's going to just go boom. No, they may try and pull out the Armageddon card. They may try and pull out the World War card. They may try to do all that stuff, but the truth is, after that, you find yourself on a nice hot summer day in a parking lot looking at a display. That's what my dream was. And I realized I wasn't even ever in there anyway. It was just an illusion. I wasn't even on a ride. I wasn't in it. It was all a display. The whole thing. I wasn't really even there. Isn't that weird? So, wow, and I'm having trouble saying that too because I'm choking. I'm choking on it. But yeah, maybe that's it too. It's like finally being able to say some of this stuff that I've had kind of hidden away, knowing it and thinking it, but not really being able to say it. We've all got so many things like that we've had to not say for some reason or another. Okay. Well, thank you so much for showing up on my show. It's always a pleasure to be with you. I am going to close it down because we are on an hour now. We're right around an hour, which is enough for something like this. And there's all kinds of things to do on a Friday night, and I want you to be able to do them. And there's probably other stuff to see, and so I don't have anything else for you right this moment. However, I do want to say keep a positive attitude and keep designing what you want to see. because I think that we're going to have a lot to do with what the world looks like, is what we're imagining. So, Denali, I was going to say, oh, James, yeah, good night, sweet everybody. Denali, I want to say, yeah, we have stuff to talk about, and I will call you, okay? And so good night for now, and I'll see you probably, if not before, I'll see you Sunday at 8:30, if the tech is willing. And okay, have a wonderful night and have a very fun weekend. Enjoy this summer. The truth is where you find it. And as I always say, you are divine. So when it comes time to dream well, because you're building the next reality. Okay, love you. Night.